Hey, what's up guys? This is Omega Operation Game Time, and we are back in Socery 2, part 22? Yeah. Got confused there, don't know why. We already looked at that, it doesn't matter. So, last episode we went to an old graveyard, or old crypt, and we saw Lorang, who must have been like an old descendant of the Lorang we saw. Then we went to the new tombstones, and we saw... who was it? Shinva? I think it was. He gave us his spell line. That's good. So now we're gonna get the fuck out of this graveyard and to the big temple, maybe. I don't know. You return to the path gratefully and make your way to the far side of the graveyard. Beside the gate is a disused well. Perhaps you can use it to draw water to wash the bodies before interment. Look down. You lean over to the side of the well house to peer down. It is pitch black, of course. It seems to go forever downward. Then for a moment, it looks as though there is something in the shaft, but a moment later, it is gone. A trick of moonlight, perhaps. Pick up the bucket. You turn the winch to the side of the well, drawing up the bucket from beneath. It comes to the top, filled with clean water. It is this as fresh water from the fountain, from the other fountain you tried. Is this as fresh? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Oh yeah, full stamina. Fuck yeah, dude. You scoop a handful of water and taste it. Despite your surroundings, it is fresh and quite clear. You feel much better now. Don't throw in a coin. The rear gate of the graveyard hangs from its hinges, but not from age. It seems to have been taken apart, maybe widened even to let something through. Beyond is a deep forest. It's a pretty thick forest. Follow the road. Or follow the path, whatever it said. It was too far away for me to figure it out. Walk for half an hour through the thick trees, along the narrow track, until you reach a fork in the road. To the left, the track gets narrower still. To the right, a massive shadow looms, so large that it seems as though the Colossus has seated itself on the wall in thought. A chill wind blows through you, as though ghosts walk back and forth this way. Look at the shadowy shape. The shadow to the right has a jagged silhouette. It is a ziggurat, with perhaps 100 steps leading to its apex. The tree whispers and moves. Okay, look down to the left fork. Looking left, you see a distant flickering torchlight through the trees. The north gate, perhaps? Night is drawing in. You should get moving. Things whisper between the trees. The ziggurat... or the gate... oh, the ziggurat is the giant temple. Is that what it is? God damn. I kind of want to go and check out what this is. Let's do it. You stand at the base of the towering ziggurat. I say ziggurat like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know. Built from carved stone blocks, each the size of a hay bale. The temple rises higher than the city wall, and posted to catch the first star of the evening at its uppermost point, at the moment which has just passed. Yeah, look for an opening. You tilt your head back, looking for an opening, finally making one out, a small black dot about a third the way up. But even that is quite some climb. For the less devoted worshippers, a small gargoyle by the steps has an open mouth ready to accept offerings. Offerings. Keep saying. Look at the gargoyle. The gargoyle is carved in the shape of a small but spiky dog, with long claws, sharp horns, and a pointy beard. Its mouth is wide open, and its tongue lolls out with a coin-shaped slot at the back of its throat. Climb up. Fuck the gargoyle. You begin to climb, hauling yourself up the first step. Either the ziggurat was built for giants, or ascending is an act of devotion. The next few steps are equally exhausting. You have to throw your pack up first and follow. Well, now I have no choice. But thank God I have a lot of stamina. I guess cast a spell. Let's see if I can make this easier on myself. I keep thinking there's a way to like... Oh, Zen. What is this? Hover in the air. Oh, that would have been good. How? Find safe passage. Maybe. Where's... Oh, big, yeah. Grow in size. It's 1 stamina. I could do it. It's just climbing over a fence. I did Zen already. Zeus? Sense danger. Nah. If I get big, nothing's gonna be dangerous for me. Unless a giant comes, then I'm screwed. But anyway. Here we go. You cast a spell, swelling 3 times your size. You are now able to run up the stairs. But the scale quickly changes. It seems the builders of the pyramid had created an optical illusion, and the later steps are not as high as the lower ones. The change is slow, so gradual that you hardly notice as the spell fades. You reach a halfway point, almost as high as the city, as the city wall beyond. And a pause to rest. Halfway up. We're halfway up. Frenzies of gargoyles and polished metal rings of the temple on this level. I don't really need to eat anything. But I have a... Am I gonna lose stamina if I don't eat something right now? Confused. Look at view... yeah, let's look at the view. No! God damn it! Gotta go back. Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Look at the view. Not climb higher. Pause to take the view from this side of the ziggurat. You can see nothing but the top of the wall and beyond the gleaming darkness of the marshes of the backlands. I don't know. I know there's a part 3 of Socery, but... Like, Socery 3, I mean. But is that the final one, or is there going to be a Socery 4? I don't know. Let's take a look at the view, ziggurat. Walk around the north face. Walk around the south face. Let's go through the north face. Move around the north face. You can see the path ahead running straight between the wild, overgrown trees. It seems very few people come this way anymore. The north gate itself is now visible, however, and appears deserted. Then you notice a point of light. A torch has been lit between the trees. There is a fly near me, and I hate it. Do I want to watch the torches? Watch the torches. You watch as the torches move through the trees towards the path. They are making slow progress, but they are moving towards the graveyard, presumably from there on into the town. The winds claw at you and try to pull you to earth. Let's climb higher. Climb warily to the top. By the opening. Here we go. Come on. Ah, shit, I lost another stamina. You climb for another 20 minutes up the steep stones until you gasp and pant for breath once more. But finally, you reach the dark opening that you saw from the base of the temple. The steps themselves continue a little further still, but to the very peak of the temple. Gotta be an opening. I don't know. Let's look for an opening. The opening is guarded by rock sculpture images of unimaginable creatures. Beyond, you see a large, dark hallway with something large gleaming from the far end. Treasure. Climb to the top or enter the temple. Climb to the top or enter the temple. What's at the top? That's the thing. I'll rewind if I have to. Enter the temple. You step into the temple, a hollow space amplifies your footsteps. They echo eerily for several moments on the floor in gilt inlay. A is written in the name of the god who inhabits this space. It seems that this ziggurat of Kugra the Gracious. Wait and listen? You wait for a few heartbeats, see if if you have disturbed anything. Nothing happens, then you catch a tail of a gigantic snake slithering across the floor and disappearing into the crack in one of the walls. From the markings along its back, it's highly poisonous. Wait, didn't I have a ring? Yeah, he gave me a ring that helps with snakes, didn't it? Yeah, I should be fine. I say I should be, but you know. What do you mean drink my snake antidote? I don't need to drink it yet. I have to drink it when it attacks me. Let's go inside. Oh my god. You enter the temple, but the snake still manages to catch you by surprise, launching itself from a crack in the ceiling behind you. Go for 12, yeah. Thrust. God damn. Oh, he almost got me. The simple takes snaps and hisses at the air between you. Swing wildly, hoping to chop it in two as it shoots forward. Snake lashes out in wild agony. Cut it. Yeah, and it's dead. That was a good fight. This temple snake is retreating, but you give chase, launching off your heels. You lunge for the beast's neck with a weird scream that echoes round the cold stone. The snake dies. Its head crashes to the floor. Lawless fight and no stamina lost. Thank God. Alright. You wipe your sword clean and wait for the violent echoes of the fight to fade away. Then you go further in. The sight of the shrine takes your breath away. The walls are decorated with brightly colored murals depicting scenes from the religious mythology of Kare. Fine ornaments in precious metals are set in alcoves across pews, and rich woven tapestries covered every surface. A cunning trick of architecture catches the wind past the doorway and creates a constant ethereal humming, as though a crowd of monks sat in permanent meditation inside. Sorry about that. Let's continue on. We can leave or further in. Leave or further in. I don't know. Yeah, let's go in. Screw it. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. At the far end of the hallway, 4 large stone gargoyles of winged demons watch over the shrine from mounts high up in the eaves, guarding the altar which a gigantic idol squats. Kugra himself. It is the life-size version of the model of Kugra you saw in the abandoned house yesterday. Wait, I was in an abandoned house? Steal something. Approach the altar. Okay, see, this is awkward right now. As much as I want to steal something like one of the ornaments, probably, maybe it's valuable, I don't know. Those gargoyles are gonna fuck me over. Like, it's so obvious. But I'm so curious. Fuck me life, mate. Let's steal it. We'll steal and then I'll rewind. Temple is cluttered with so many valuable artifacts, it's hard to decide where to begin. There are sculptures and plates, candles and sticks, and shields of solid gold. Wow, a shield of solid gold? That's gonna last you. A table covered with silk cloth holds a crystal bowl, decanter, and 4 golden goblets. In another corner, a fountain showers out an endless stream of diamond and small jewels. Take a handful of jewels. You go over to the fountain, gazing at the wonderment of sparkling splendor that issues from the spout. You could simply put your pack underneath the stream and open and make enough money to hire an army to take with you to Mampang. You take a fistful of jewels and then you freeze. The humming sound of the temple becomes louder, and you have a strong sense something is watching you. Okay, drop the treasure. Let go of the gems immediately, and the humming decreases once more. These things are definitely protected. Yeah, leave the treasure alone. All this wealth lying around in the city like Kare, it must all be protected and powerfully so. Otherwise, it would have been stolen from years ago. From years ago. Oh, that looks like a Buddhist. Look at that. Squatting down. Very empty temple, not gonna lie. Walk up towards the altar. Across the richly patterned carpet, something about it gives you pause. Its surface is decorated with wide symbols. They seem too deliberate to be accidental. Cast a spell. Is there like sense magic or sense danger? I don't know. Zap? No, that's cause depression. Okay, Seuss is one. All? No, that makes me float in the air. Want to move around. Ow. Safe passage could work. I might want to do that. Yeah, I'll do how. Wait, what is Z? Did I check? Zap? No, that's electricity. I don't need that. Zen, I forgot what that was. Hover in the air. I don't need that. Wait, isn't hover in the air and float in the air the same thing? Fuck it. I don't care. I'm doing how. How do I get safe passage from here? You cast the spell and the voice enters your head, telling you there are 2 exits from the temple. One is the door behind you. The other is in the floor in front of you. But it does not stay long enough to tell you where exactly. God damn it. I want to say avoid the circles. Circles have been bad. I mean, circles have been bad, you know. Let's just avoid the circles. Walk up to the altar, stepping carefully around the circles in the carpet and reach the altar steps without incident. The altar. Whoa. Oh, Kugra's face. I can't read that, but that's Kugra? God, he looks like a weird frog, lizard, fat thing, and then you see the gargoyles at the top. Alright, you stand before the idol, a fat statue set with some gems and curious pock-marked features. Above his head is a plaque that bears an inscription. Read the inscription. It reads, on Kugra's face, you kiss a cross. Wait, oh shit. I got it. What does it say? And finish with the lips. Sorry, I thought it said afresh. For answers to your questions, you must ear not, else he spits. Wait, for answers to your questions, you must ear not, else he spits. What does that mean? You step nervously up the steps until you are below the great statue. You consider the idol. It is the same as the statue in the abandoned house, except that had a blue dot painted on its 2 eyes, its 3rd eye in its forehead and on its lip. And when you meet Thea in the waist, he told you something about Kugra, the left eye. That's how you start. So does that mean I want to go from left, center, right? Or is it left, right, center? Shit. Alright, I guess I'll kiss the idol. Stand on tippy toes and lean in, preparing to kiss the statue, but where? Does the humming in the temple seem to be getting louder? Oh boy. Okay, well, it's not the nose or the lips or the... Oh wait, no, the forehead is the 3rd eye, right? So I might want to do that. Wait, no. What was the poem again? God damn it. Okay. Kugra's face, you kiss across. And finish with the lips. So I have to do the lips. It's just not the nose. I don't have to do the nose. Right? Well, it does. It says left eye, start with the left eye. Place is a kiss on the left eye. Okay, nothing happened. Good, that's good. cross. So, forehead? Here's something flittering above. Oh, shit. Right eye? You lean over and kiss its right eye. Then you lean over and kiss its lips. You hear a small click. Wait. There is a sharp stabbing pain at the back of your throat. Try to call out, but it seems the poison on the tip of the dart, which has been shot from the golden mouth into your own, is too fast acting. You stiffen and silent scream on your face, then slump to the ground in the dark, which you shall not away. Such is the price for failing the kiss ritual. What is my fate? You have died from the god's kiss. Damn it. You know what? It's not a bad way to go. Die from kissing a god. That'd be amazing. Alright. Kiss the idol. Alright, so I guess I can't do the forehead yet. It is the eyes, though. I have to do, so it's left eye. Left eye. Lips is last. Right eye? Then? Uh-oh. Shit, did I do it wrong? Forehead. You lean over. Lips? Oh, thank God. You finally lean low, kiss the idol's lips. As you straighten once more, you see the idol's eyes flicker open. A soft voice issues from its mouth. Stranger, you are not of my faith, whispered the god, and yet you have completed my ritual. How can that be? I have used my wits. I merely read your instructions. I read your instructions? The god laughs softly, graciously. Very well. I see you are modest, if impolite. I will answer 3 questions if you have questions to ask. You take a moment to think over everything you've learned and have not learned about the Northgate spell. You remember Theat, his poorly remembered... Oh yeah, okay, so I have to do that one. But you have only learned a very few of the lines of the spell. Okay, so, and something's pride. Who is the god of pride? Who is the god of pride? Oh, yes. You listen closely as the idol replies the question. The god of pride is my own brother. His name is Forang. Frog? Orog. Braga? Ah, fuck it. Forang. I don't know how to say his name. It just says Forga. Forga, that's what it is. But he has fallen from favor without our pantheon of deities and has not been worshipped by people of Kare for close on a century. You straighten up, please. Now you know the complete version of Lord Theat's line for the Spellgate. The god waits for the next. I want to say... Fuck, what time are we at? Shit. You know what, I'm gonna be a dick and I'm gonna end it fucking right here. So, you know what, I'm gonna end it right here, because I'm a dick, and I don't know what to ask him, and I'm indecisive. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Omega Operation Game Time. I hope you like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time.